started this training. I think it's almost a week now, but it was inconclusive because the last time we had this training, I managed to deliver. As even before the training, I told the president-elect rather, that night time is not good for me to handle such things because during the day, because of my kind of work, I will have dissipated my energy. All I want to do in the evening is to get home, shower, eat, and sleep. But I just have to obey. I just have to try and manage myself to take us to the level at which I was able to do last week. By the grace of God, today we're going to see how we can conclude the rest of the item on our outline. If I will remember, last week we had listed 4 outlines, and we do a kind of brain tweak to rearrange those outlines from the one below to the top, and there was a reshuffling, and we were able to arrive on the 4 outlines. The outline number 1 we talked about is the manifestation, and I tried to explain further what I mean by that word, the manifestation. You see, for every process, there is input and there is output. Output is always the result of the redefinition or refinement, so to say, of the input. So, as a JCI person, as a member of JC, something is expected out of your life. One day you made up your mind that you want to become a JCI. Something must, after a period of time, come out as an outcome, should be able to manifest in your life. For people to be able to say, yes, JCI is an organization that wants it. That something must manifest, the manifestation. And second one is JC and JCI Creed. JCI Creed is an ideology, is a belief system of what is the role of you as a person, what should be your outlook, what should be your duty to the creed, how should you handle the creed so that the creed will be able to make a meaning in your life, can be able to bring about the transformation you need to bring about the manifestation. The third line is understanding what the creed means. When you hear the word creed, what does it mean? And lastly, we're going to be looking at understanding JCI Creed itself. On my slide here, I have four outlines, first slide page, so to say. And the first slide page is recitation of JCI vision, mission, and creed. Actually, we are not looking at vision and mission. I want to believe to some extent you all know what our vision is as an organization, which is to bring the leading global network of active citizens. And our mission is to create development opportunities that empower young people like you and I to create positive changes. And lastly, our creed, which we actually focus on in this session, our creed, JCI Creed. And JCI Creed has 6 lines. 6 lines. We have 6 lines of JCI Creed, which we'll be looking deeply as we round up this training session today. Let me talk about Jaycees and JCI Creed. JC can be anybody. Normal people, normal living, even in the ideology of the organization. We are not religious biased, we are not ethnicity biased, we are not politically inclined. We are just free people. But the only thing that makes you an active JC is that you must be in the age bracket of 18 but youth, your youthful age. And that age, I call it the prime time of your life. This is the time you must take serious out of your life. Once you get things right in that frame of time, the rest of your life is settled. And once you get it wrong in that frame of time as well, the rest of your life can be very difficult. So JC and JCI Creed. JCI is a JC is a person, and the creed is a belief system. And let me tell you something I also found out yesterday. I was driving around the town for a business purpose, and something struck me about a belief system. You see, your belief is the entirety of your life. You are your belief is you. You cannot outperform your belief, and your belief cannot do better than you do. You can't do better than what your belief system is all about. The reason why some people are poor, even amidst of abundance, and some people are rich, even in the midst of scarcity, is their belief system. Some people believe that Nigeria is not good, it's not a place whereby young people can thrive. But some people still believe that in this same Nigeria, young people who has a content in their mind and who can use their potential as well always make it in Nigeria. It's just a belief system, it's just a perspective. But the goodness of this JCI Creed is that it's a kind of belief system that have been structured under inspiration, under a divine inspiration. Let me just put it that way. Under a divine inspiration, it has been structured in such a way that if the belief system can be incorporated into your life can never be the same. Your life you can never struggle any longer in life. You will live a life of excellence, a life of peace, and a life of grace. I must tell you, I'm a testimony to that. Last week I was telling you, this has been my 12 years of being a JC. I was a JC where I joined JCI when I was in the Polytechnic about 2008, and this is 2020. I've been experiencing a life of forward and upward every day. I never had a better yesterday. And that's why we want you to understand this belief system so that you too can manifest and testify to that which we are enjoying. Now, that takes me to item number 3. Outline number 3, understanding what creed means. Okay, I think that was what I just did now. Creed is a belief system. And I said a belief system is what actually drives your life. Everything you do, the kind of clothes you put on, the kind of food you eat, the kind of people around you, the kind of places you go, the kind of expenses you make. It is your belief system. Even the way you see other people, it is your belief system that actually monitors that. Actually monitors and controls. Now, I'm going to the last outline today where we'll do much of in-depth work today. And as I said earlier, JCI Creed is only of 6 lines. But if you understand those 6 lines very well, it's more than 6 lines. Because the understanding is your entire life. Now, let me go. The faith in God gives meaning and purpose to human life. The faith in God gives meaning and purpose to human life. This line of creed wasn't the first line when the creed was written originally. reshuffle the outline as we did the other time, to be able to give this one a priority. Because nothing in life has a meaning without God. Nothing in life has a meaning without God. Because the life itself is God. But another challenge, there is a major challenge I have with this first statement of our creed, is that because for this organization to accommodate as many as possible people, this line of creed was like, okay, the faith in God. In JCI, we are not religious biased, but whatever your God is, let it be your God, but have faith in that thing. I have problem with it, and I will tell you the reason why. The reason why I have problem with it is, you see, not every way is the way to a particular destination. Not every way. And then we are so living in the porous world that so many things manifest themselves to be God. And so many people are falling for it. But the truth of the matter is we only have one God. And your ability to understand and recognize that God is what actually gives power to that first line of creed. It's what actually makes it a meaning and purpose to human life. We see some people worshiping creators that are even lower compared to them. Earlier in the year, I found out somewhere in India, they worship cow, bulls, and they say this is our God. Some people worship snakes, this is our God. But this is telling you that whatever you call your God, you are on your own. But anyway, I won't dwell much more on that. But I want to just tell you that it's a big time work for you to know the true God. And the understanding, your knowing the true God and your faith in Him will give meaning and purpose to your life. You see, any life without meaning and purpose is as good as dead. It's as good as dead. I was at a point in time in my life, I think in between the year 2011, 2013, I was asking God for death. I said I want to die because there wasn't meaning and there wasn't purpose to my life. But at the sense of the understanding of God and knowing who that God is, what gave my life an hopeless situation, what made me see no meaning and purpose to life, was removed by that same God. And today I stand as a testimony before you that my life has a meaning. I have a purpose. I can't wait to see 2021 because 2021 is a year of purpose and fulfillment for me. Let's move on. So the brotherhood of men transcends the sovereignty of nations. Powerful.